they have to pay larger in taxes. I would assume. And then the mindset too, the education, the knowledge, the food too, because, you know, the richer you have, better access to better healthcare, better way of living, quality of life. So that way your mind is already programmed for greatness and progress versus someone who don't have that.
The systems, right? The systems. Sorry to cut you off, but yeah, I'm chiming in because the systems definitely is in place, like from school, from younger years,
right?
From how you grow up and, you know, like your surroundings too. Also, your environment contributes to that mostly too. Like how you grow up, where you grow up at, you don't really get the same access. So you got to kind of like really change your mindset. Like you got to be living beyond where you live in your mind in order to really elevate sometimes, especially if you don't come from places that are really, the systems are in place where they teach you things from young. You got to break the curse older in life.
Exactly, y'all. Exactly. It's all connected, and there's a conditioning of mindset from early on, intergenerationally, right? And this is all linked. Let's see, somebody posted. Okay, yes, thank you for your gratitude, Nina. You're grateful for fresh air, clean water, family and friends, and business partners. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so we're conditioned from an early age, and not only from our lifetime, but lifetimes before. Poverty is intergenerational. And it's interesting because I see this in my own family, in that, you know, in my dad, he's somebody who knows about trust, you know, who knows about investing, but doesn't have one, and continuously talks about intergenerational like legacy and wealth, but doesn't take that extra step. And so it's a mindset for that. That's an example of the mindset issue, where you have the information, but you're not acting on it. Another version of the mindset issue is if it's just not even in your psyche, right? It's not around you. You're not being exposed. You're not, you know, you're not in contact with the vibration, the frequency of financial literacy, of knowing how to save and protect your money and researching that. So it can be difficult to tap into that if you don't have a model, a role model, if you don't have somebody to witness in doing that and connecting to their energy. So everything you're saying, check, 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 check. Definitely, I feel like the systems intentionally impact the mindset of the general population, particularly around money, particularly in influencing people to feel, you know, uncomfortable around money, particularly marginalized communities. So cool. Thanks for that. All right, so we're all familiar with this, so I'll move pretty quickly through this part. Poor mindset, passing over opportunities repeatedly. We're deading that. Like we're done with that. That's why we're all here together. That's why we're all trading together. That's why we're all on the team together. So, you know, definitely like acknowledge yourself, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a little hug for not passing over this opportunity, whether it's this call or IM or foreign exchange in general. So rich mindset, residual income creates happiness. We all know that as well. That's why we're here. So I'm going to keep moving through that, but definitely if you're on your phone, put some waves, put some ease in the chat to just, you know, vibrate with that. We are in the rich mindset. Our intention is to create as many sources of residual income as possible. We are aware.
It's so interesting you say that, because I'm thinking about like residual being passive, like passive income. And right. Then you said drop some waves, because waves is literally like, you know, passive, is flowy. It's, you don't have to stress or worry. It's always just gonna come to you. And that's the same like residual income. Love it.
Yes, exactly. And you know, when I don't even remember so many calls, but it was on, I think it was our last team call, where you were like, you know, we could drop fire, but fire burns out. You know, so it really, really, really deeply resonated with me when you were like, we drop in waves, because the ocean. The waves are powerful, and the connection with the moon, the feminine, right? Earth. So I just have hopped on the wave bandwagon even more so. I was already there, but
ain't no bandwagon, girl. You 70% water.
True. Exactly. It's already there. So yeah, wealth mindset. This is, I probably will make my own version of this. But I found this on the internet, and it reminds me a lot of what Bob Proctor says, about what Napoleon Hill says in his book, Think and Grow Rich. But definitely like this process of writing down what you desire, being clear and specific, being able to visualize it and feel what it will feel like when you have that, when that desire has been fulfilled, and you feel it as if it is already done, as if it's already happening. You constantly affirm that. So for me, I have sticky notes everywhere. I have timers set, every couple hours, where I'll sit down and visualize, sit down and meditate, sit down and write affirmations over and over again, whatever it is. Trust your intuition, listen to your inner voice always with everything. Take action and transform. So it's interesting. I have a few people in the queue for joining the business, and I'm recognizing this, not tension, but like, the shift, the paradigm shift that of changing directions. Everybody wants to go left, but we're going right now. And taking that action, taking those action steps to just go in and do it, just do it. And then the last one, hold the vision. So no matter what happens, no matter what anybody says, go back to your why, go back to your desire, and affirm that every single day, multiple times a day. So that's the wealth mindset. That's something that's, been proven over and over again. If you are reading Napoleon Hill's book, it's all in there. The nature of our power is an infinite source in all areas of life. The nature of our power is an infinite source in all areas of life. Do we know what infinite means? It means that it don't end. There's no end. It's infinite. There's no.
Hey, Muriel.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. Is it okay if I screenshot this and just share it in my story? Like, y'all missed out. Or,
yeah, screenshot everything.
I was doing that too.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want it to be like, taking your, sharing your stuff, and it's more like a private, like, no, join the call if you want this sauce.
It's not private. I wanted to share
every slide.
Oh, thank you.
Everything. Whatever you want to share, you have my consent to share whatever you want. Literally the intention is to get the information and the energy out there.
Right. Okay.
Oh, great.
That's the intention.
Because I was doing that.
Good. Good. So, but thank you for asking. So there's no finality in our power. There's no finality in our power. Meditate on that. That is my invitation for you today on this Saturday. Meditate on the fact that our power is infinite.